Hey, what's up guys? This is Anthony from Anthony's Customs, and for this review, we are looking at the Marvel Legends Marvel's Quake / Maria Hill figure. And I don't know, I guess people are probably happy to get some more S.H.I.E.L.D. type characters. Are they releasing other new S.H.I.E.L.D. characters? I hope they do. But anyway, this one's not bad. There's some pretty cool stuff going on here. You might want to buy 2 of them. We'll get into that. But it's not bad. So let's go ahead and get it off the stand and take a closer look. She stands roughly 6 1/4 inches. That's going to make her just about 16 centimeters. And if you want to see how tall she is against your average Marvel Legends figure, she's a little bit taller, just enough to sniff her hair. That is a trendy thing these days, I guess. Okay, so it's Quake. It's also Maria Hill. They have the same body, different head, different hands. We'll get into that later for accessories. Aesthetically speaking, it's not bad, but first question of the day, do you guys want more S.H.I.E.L.D. agent type characters, or is S.H.I.E.L.D. just not popular anymore thanks to the MCU? Let me know. For me, I couldn't care less what happened in the MCU, other than the primary Avengers type stuff, and even then, yeah, I don't care. Those movies were good in the beginning, and I think they fizzled out quite a lot toward the end. Of the true MCU, you know what I mean. And then even now it's worse. Okay, so let's talk about the figure. It's mostly molded in blue plastic. There is some white paint down here on the legs. It's not white enough, but it's like passable if you don't look too close. Feet are molded, so it's kind of obvious there. This is molded, this is molded, this is painted. Paintwork is not clean around the straps. We do have some silver in the back, that's nice. Silver molded for the gauntlets. No wash or anything, so it looks kind of cheap. The S.H.I.E.L.D. logo, let's see how that looks. It's pretty good. It's not bad. The zipper's okay. Yeah, that's fine. The paintwork for the face is nice. I think that looks really good. Sculpt work is good for the hair and the face. No wash in the hair. That's a missed opportunity for sure. Yeah, so that looks okay. As far as the sculpt goes, these are the pinless legs that have a little bit of meat on them, so I definitely like that. It's a female character, and it actually looks like a female. It has some hips, has some thighs. There's a little bit of cake going on. The cake's extra shiny. Why is it shiny? I don't know, but like that's pretty good. She has some chesticles also that's kind of weirdly sculpted. It's like she's wearing super thick clothing, even though she's not, because you can see like her abs and stuff. So it's weird the way they sculpted the chesticles, but she's actually shaped mostly like a superhero female. So I like that. It's closer to the source material than most of the things we've seen lately, so I'm pretty pleased with that. And I do like the sculpt work on the gauntlets, even though they're not painted at all. So I'm pretty pleased with it overall. For Marvel Legends, even though it's mostly a basic figure with no shading or anything, I think it looks pretty good. I'll give it an 8 for Legends standards. Now, as far as accessories go, we don't get any for her, so to speak. You only get accessories for Maria Hill, so you want to change the head out. You have the alternate head, which is nicely done. I like the paintwork and the sculpt work. That's pretty good. And then you get 4 hands. You get 2 trigger hands and then 2 wide open hands. Wide open hands are kind of weird, but you get those. I guess you could give them to Quake too if you wanted. Like if you wanted to take off her gauntlets, you can. They just pop off. That's the whole thing. So yeah, you have those. And then you do also get a small pistol, which is fine. So I guess you could say Quake has some accessories, but also you get Maria Hill. Pretty good. Some fist hands would be nice. Can't we just get some fist hands? How much would that cost? Throw them in. We're paying too much for these figures already. Give us fist hands. We know you have them. We know you have them. 7 out of 10. It would be higher, but no fist hands bothers me. Okay, so articulation on this. We are back to the disc hinge. No lollipop though. I like that a whole bunch. Pretty good range. That's good. Rotation is fine. Definitely should be a double ball peg though. You get better posability. Shoulders go up better than horizontal. That is nice. Full rotation. Bicep swivel. That's all good. Double jointed elbow. That's because we're on these new arms. And that works nicely. So nice. Love that. Gauntlets are obviously removable, like I said, so they rotate. Wrists have a swivel and a hinge. Yeah, it's a big, goofy hinge, but why? Don't do that. Dang it. Don't do that. The hinge sticks out through the palm, so you can't even use it. Make the hinge smaller or make the hand a little bit fatter so that you can put the disc in there. Sculpting it like that, you can't pose it like that. It's going to look goofy. Look at that. Don't do that. That's like the number one thing you don't do, is make articulation that if you use it, ruins the figure, so you don't want to use it. You're wasting your budget. Just don't do it. That joint's way too big, way bigger than it needs to be. Look at that. Granted, his hands are huge, but you can still see the peg, the disc. It's smaller than hers. Whatever. Torso joint, it leans back very nicely, forward almost none, side to side pretty good, rotation's okay. Floaty belt. Hips go out to the side far enough. It's not quite, let's zoom out, that's inappropriate. Not quite all the way, but it's gonna do, I think. That's fine. Bring the legs forward, better than horizontal, though they do kick out just a bit. They go back just a bit, that's good. Thigh swivel is fine. Double jointed knee works wonderfully. No boot swivel. Ankles go all the way back and pretty far forward and have a good ankle rocker. So it's a decent spread. It's not perfect, but it definitely will do. I'll give the articulation an 8 for female Marvel Legends. There's a little bit of room to improve, but not too shabby. And now it's time for the final verdict. Is it like the most impressive thing ever? Definitely not. Is it very disappointing? No, I don't think so. I think this is going to be the kind of Marvel Legends figure where if you're collecting Legends and you want the character, get it, and it'll be fine. You won't be upset. You won't be happy. It'll just be like, yes, I got that piece of plastic that I wanted for my collection, and now I have it. And so I'm going to give it a final rating of 7 out of 10. It's good enough. Is it good enough to buy 2 for Maria Hill? Probably. If you're building S.H.I.E.L.D., then yes, it's fine. So there you go. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please do give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, a thumbs down is okay. And if you haven't subscribed, you should. I have new videos almost every single day and thousands already on the channel. So make sure you come back for all of that. And in the meantime, keep collecting.